Today we're doing ApoorvCTF 2025 and the forensics category is the focus. I've downloaded everything already and we're starting with Phantom Connection. Downloaded the files, open the folder, and then you got these two files here. So just going to try and go through my methodology. We searched the file and then we opened the top video. I'll put these in the description as well. Anyway, quick scan through and recognize this tool. So then we want to find the get for that. I did also Google the other link. There we go. Then we just download that. Cool. We can just open one in the correct location. I think it's going to be quicker. Maybe Python. Then you want to run it. If we go back to here, I don't feel like I run that command at all. Let's just see what it says when we run it. And then against, can I just run it against that, or is it going to want to src? And then -d. Is it going to make the folder? No, make the dump. Okay, there we go. I'm sure I did it much quicker before recording. So that will go ahead and do that. There is another command that I need to run that's going to do it all for us. B, it might be B. Okay, we'll let it run and then we'll run it with B. 2 seconds. Okay, so I went ahead and run that a second time with B. It does take a minute or so to run. Then we open the dump file and the collage is the one. You might be able to piece it together with the others, but let's open the collage and we'll hopefully get the flag. And of course I should have just opened it as an image rather than an editable image, but it's too late now. And there we go. So you can see down here you've got half the flag, and then over there there's the bit you need, and that's the flag for that one. So let's close that, and you'll find that on a few CTFs. So next we have Samurai code. So jumping into Samurai code, you get this file here, and then the first thing you want to do with any file, well, there's a few things, but we'll run strings on it. Strings exif info, and then put it through some sort of stegno tool. But I mean, immediately you see brainfuck code, brainfuck decoder, and there's plenty of these. And then we just run that. And I was like, that should be it. That should be the flag. but it gives you a link. So we've clicked the link, we've downloaded it, it's in my downloads, we'll drop that into here, and then we can take a look at file, strings, with the strings I went straight up to the top, that's not that, clear strings, we went to the top, and it looked like the header needed fixing, so we go to the hex edit. After some looking, it looked like the header needed fixing, and it involved switching the first, the second, the second, the third, the third. So I was like, okay, so they've just switched every pair all the way through the file. And then I went off to ChatGPT, and we got this here. That gave me the code. For the switch bytes there. So then we hit the Python 3. And I think it was pretty much, wait, let's no, just make sure it was right. So there was some other thing you could edit, but I think it just ran fine the first time. So I had loads of edits, tried a few different things, but no, that should do it. Save, exit, and then we want to run the switch byte program. There you go. There's the out file. We open that, and there's your flag. So then we move on to Ramen lockdown. Now, last CTF I'd done something similar to this, but I didn't finally get the flag in that one. But I'd had some practice on this, so we download the file. And we've got the zip. We'll go to extract the zip here, and it wants a password. So we can open that, and we see it's just the one image in there, PNG type. And then you basically, let me grab I've got a link somewhere. Okay, just had to find a link. So yeah, we find this, and it's basically a very similar capture the flag using bkcrack. Again, in the last CTF I did, there was something sort of similar. So I'd already run through downloading and running and testing bkcrack. It didn't work on that one, but I ended up getting the practice in. And then we also just get to that file. Yeah, cool. So then we can bkcrack. Now we know that this is the PNG header, and we've obviously had to change that, so it's recipe, secret recipe, and then we can stick the header in there. I've also continued attack, so we don't have to wait for it to run through all of that. There you go, you've got your key. We scroll down a little further, and we can see put in our key here. -D. nopass.zip. And there's our zip file. If we then extract that, hopefully there is the flag. Now the first time when I extracted it, I didn't put .zip and it confused me for a few moments, so yeah, the .zip, and away we go. So then finally in the forensics with broken tooth, and we download the files, we get a pcap, it's some sort of audio. I've jumped in and there's a few things I try first of all. If it's a audio file, I tried quite a few of them, but the one that seemed to work, RTP streams, load that up. Load that up, he says. Analyze maybe? Nope, it's not analyze. Play streams. That might. Right, I'm gonna step back and play streams. There we go. And that is, I don't think it's gonna play through because it's on my VM and there's no sound card. What we want to do is jitter to 100, as it's kind of slow, but you can work that out when you and then you just play that. And there we go. Right, so like I had to do in the actual CTF, I have switched it to my non-VM machine so the audio works, and we've put 100 jitter, and now we're going to play it and see what happens. And then that was enough for me to do a quick Google, find out that it was Billie Eilish, and then we put the flag together. So taking the flag they gave us, pasted it there, and then using the same format, there is our flag. Cheers everyone.